everybody. Welcome to our presentation today, Cellular Signal Facts and Fiction. This is episode 1 of Signal Connect. All right, so introduction of us, Signal Group, our parent company, been in business for 20 years this October. The company that a lot of you probably know about is Solid Signal. It's our e-commerce website. It's been around since the beginning, tens of thousands of different SKUs of hardware on it, cables, connectors, antenna, receivers, cellular signal boosters, which is in part what we're talking about today. Signal Connect is a division of the company that Rob and I are representing today. It's really the solution sales arm of Signal Group. So we operate in all 50 states. We have a large installation network across the country. We can get to just about anywhere that you are. Our main disciplines really are marine and land-based mobile, especially on the satellite TV side of things. We also work with homes, businesses, hotels, and hospitals, enterprise applications. So anything from the smallest home to the biggest stadium in the country, we do everything in between that too. So we offer satellite TV from DirecTV and Dish Network, mobile internet. We offer broadband for homes and businesses, dedicated fiber, wireless phones, business phone systems, and cellular signal boosters. So I'll introduce myself. My name is Mike Kokendorfer. I'm the sales manager and I lead Signal Connect. My telephone number is 248-896-8601. My email is below. And now I'd like to introduce Rob, who's going to lead the rest of this presentation.
Hello, everybody. As he said, my name is Rob. Rob Young is the full name here, and I am the enterprise sales manager here at Signal Connect. As you can see, my phone number, feel free to give me a call after this presentation if you have any questions or would like to speak to me about these solutions. I can be reached at 248-896-8595. My email address is here as well, rob.young@signalconnect.com. And let's go ahead and get into the meat of everything today. And as Mike stated, we are talking about the facts and fiction of cell phone signals. So the myth of the cell phone bar is one that's prevalent and out there. It's one that our blog curator and content creator is very adamant about and very passionate about. So the bars on your phone, they measure how much signal your phone is getting from the cell tower. It's not always a true indication of what is available to you, as it's more so indicative of the relative strength, and that relative point has a lot of factors involved, and even some device manufacturers may have different relative points. So what you see on one device could differ from another, even though you're on the same network. Again, it's not an actual reading. It doesn't show you your true decibel numbers. It's more so just a place point for you to have an idea on what you're seeing. Viewing the graphic on your screen doesn't show you how much stronger a 4-bar reading is than a 3-bar. So you have no idea, how many extra decibels are you receiving, how much extra power or quality of the signal you're receiving is on a 4-bar reading versus a 3-bar. And in some cases, what you're seeing on your phone as far as the number of bars you have doesn't correspond with the way that your phone is going to perform. Really good example of this is if you go to a sporting event. I was just at one a couple of weeks ago. 100,000 people in the stadium, and I had a perfect 5G AT&T signal, and I had 5 bars of that 5G signal. I couldn't get a text message out. I couldn't log into my Instagram to upload my pictures that I was taking or the videos that I was taking. And the reason being is just the congestion on that network. My phone showed me a perfect 5-bar signal, but nothing was happening, and that just kind of goes to show you how these readings here, those signals that you're seeing on your phone, don't really correspond with how your phone is going to act. The next myth and topic here is going to be: isn't Wi-Fi calling good enough? And the truth is it may be for some of you, maybe not all though. And the truth is that the majority of people, they don't find Wi-Fi calling good enough. Wi-Fi calling just means that you're making your cell phone calls over a wireless internet signal instead of using your cell phone signal. And this means that you're totally reliant on not only your Wi-Fi signal being strong, but your internet connection being strong as well. So this can be a convenient option if your cell signal is bad, or if you have a metered call plan with only a certain number of minutes that you're able to utilize. However, if you're attempting to use Wi-Fi calling, let's say around 5 or 6 o'clock when everybody's getting home from work and trying to stream their favorite shows, you may see that network congestion is starting to cause your call quality to suffer. Just a few stats here to try to highlight, how this may or may not work for you is 66% of people 66, that's 2/3 of people using a cell phone experience call quality issues. Now, of those people, only 13% are preferable on Wi-Fi calling to cellular. So only 13% of people are amenable to using a Wi-Fi signal to call people as opposed to just staying on the cell carrier network. A lot of that reason is because of the day and age we live in. Security is always a concern. And when you're on a Wi-Fi network, if you're, let's say, at Starbucks, you don't know that network. You don't know the security on that network. A lot of people try to stay off of that network, knowing that the cellular carriers have a far more robust security system in place. And 5G. It's finally here. Everybody's been talking about it for years, and we're all loving it to this point. 5G was designed from the ground up for today's needs. It was designed and created with the expectations of what we are utilizing it for today, along with the growth that we're going to see with tomorrow. 5G has far lower latency, so your phone feels quite a bit faster. You're going to see that when you log into Facebook and you start scrolling, it's going to take a lot less time for those videos to load. And most 5G is now available nationwide on most phones. So long as you have a 5G capable device, you should start seeing that 5G signal available more often than not. To add to that, though, a lot of the carriers are introducing the next phase of 5G, which is super fast UWB or 5G plus 5GE service. And we're starting to see that roll out to a lot of heavily populated or urban areas. And the results are staggering right now. A lot of people are really happy with the speed of this service, the way it's responding on their devices, what they're capable of doing, how fast they can stream, all of that. Can cell phone boosters break the cell network? There's been a lot of fear and uncertainty with these devices, especially dating back to when they were first created back in the 2000s. Let's go ahead and reverse 22 years here real quick. And you think about the year 2000, 2001, cell phones, they were prevalent, they were all out there, but it was still kind of a newer technology. A lot of people didn't really know how it worked or really, what to do to obtain better signal. And cell phone boosters were created in that space to be able to provide people the ability to get signal where they might otherwise not be able to. And so there was a lot of doubt on how the cell phone boosters operated and what they caused on the cell networks. Fortunately, over the years, we've recognized that there have been some adverse effects that have happened. And so the FCC got involved, as did some of the cell signal booster carriers, or manufacturers, I should say, along with all the cell phone carriers themselves. And they kind of put into place some adherence that needed to be adhered to by the manufacturers. And this has resulted in what we see today of anti-feedback circuitry built into all of the cell phone boosters today. This prevents any sort of destruction on the carrier network. You won't have to worry about those AT&T representatives or those Verizon representatives coming to your place of business telling you to shut down your system, because it's just not needed anymore, fortunately. The system will automatically shut itself down if it has an inkling that it's going to cause any damage. Cell phone boosters are approved by every major carrier. It's really simple. All you have to do is log onto their website. You don't even have to log in, actually. You just go onto their website. You can register your booster right there on their website. They just want to have an idea of where these devices are. In the event some outlying system, that anti-circuitry, maybe that part kind of goes down in the system. So if there is any issue, they can make sure that they stop that before it causes any problems. As it stands today, with today's generation of cell phone boosters, there are no documented cases, none, of cell phone booster ever causing damage to the cell towers or the phones that are being operated with those cell phone boosters. So it's a pretty safe system and a pretty safe bet in today's day and age.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining this presentation. We've got our contact information here again. You see my name on the bottom, Mike Kokenriffer. My phone number is below. Email is too. If you have any questions specific to cell phone boosters, Rob's your guy. He understands them better than anyone. You can give him a call at 248-896-8595. His email address is below there too. And if you have any tech support needs for any of the services that we sell, give us a call. 877-312-4547, extension 6206. You'll speak with Jason, Rachel, Cody, or Jonathan. They're awesome. They know their stuff inside and out. So whether you work with us or not, give them a call. And we'll look forward to that next episode.